Hey guys, post-capture Cadeputy here. So, I had a few time lapses in this video, and when I went to try and open the replay recordings, my game kept crashing. It stopped responding and crashed over and over. So, there are multiple different sections and important parts of this video without a time lapse. And I'll be honest, I'm really bummed. You'll see why. There was a lot of progress done, and you guys will only see the aftermath. Anyway, I'll try and get it fixed for the next video. For now, please enjoy Stumpscraft SMP Season 4, Episode 6. Good day everyone, Cadeputy here. Welcome back to Stumpscraft Season 4. We're in Episode 6 today, and we definitely spent all of our money last episode, and we're bankrupt. We have no money left. So one of the things I want to do in this episode is get money. But before we do that, I want to do some other things around the base. And speaking of base, yesterday I was on for a bit. Scruggs was also on. And he came and visited while I did my little fixing in the storage room. And he left a very nice sign that just says, Scruggs was here, nice base. So thank you, Scruggs. I appreciate the support. You're pretty much first in every single video that I've seen on YouTube so far. This guy he's crazy when it comes to being first on videos. So we're gonna keep your sign here as a remembrance of the fine words. And I can show you guys what I was working on. So I have been chipping away at getting item frames to create a storage system for the blocks that I think I'll use for the rest of the season. It's expensive, and I think we'll be good with the amount of blocks that we have in here. I think it's a total of 72 chests, if we're counting just a single chest. So we'll definitely be fine, and it came out pretty nicely. And then he also threw away some bone meal, and I like to say, or some bone, and I like to say that another man's trash is another man's treasure. So I used his bone to create bone meal, and I bone mealed the path that I also created. And I've continued the path going along this way. And one of the few things I plan on doing today as well in this episode is this area here where I wanted a secondary, like, smaller overlook. Maybe we should turn this into a diagonal bridge that goes up to this level of the mountain. That way we don't have to create some weird like stair that goes into the mountain. Rather, we use the already platform we have here, and then we'll create a little smaller platform here or something of sorts. I think that will look really good, and then we'll have a little bridge that goes over the entrance to the overlook. So we're definitely getting places with the base. If we take a look from the tower, we have a nice foundation when it comes to where we want things. So we could totally, if we create a, can I get on top of this? Hello? Oh, that's right, I can't jump walls. Hang on, we got this. This is not going too well. Wait. Okay, there we go. So if we create a start of a little bridge that goes over there, we can have another attached part to it right here. Have a smaller, like, overhang bridge to the initial tower of the start of the bridge, I think. And then we're gonna completely just get rid of most of the forest to open up this area, flatten out over there, and create levels. That way this continues all the way up, and then we'll see what we have time for, but maybe put something bigger up there. I think it will look really, really nice. Oh my goodness, that Enderman just scared the life out of me. So to start this episode, let's chop down this forest. I need more materials and I want more different types of wood. So a good start would be chopping down this forest right here, leveling out the mountain, and perhaps get a little building up. So let's jump into a time lapse and we'll see what happens.
Oh, hey, woohoo, time lapse. Yeah, wow, we're time lapsing. Whoa, look, it's mountain, and then we made platforms, and then this is path. This goes path. Oh, look, it's the overlook tower. Wow, it looks so cool. Oh, look, it's the furnace house. It's so nice. This is a fence. This is a chimney. Wow, this is time lapse. Woohoo, yay.
Okay, so I got a bit carried away, and when I was first intentionally going to just kind of get rid of all the trees, I got my shovel and my pickaxe out and I started getting rid of, well, chipping down at the mountain to create the platforms that I was talking about. And I can't lie, this came out really nicely. Besides the obvious fact that we're obviously not going to use this, whatever this is color-wise, but we're going to implement the texture we talked about, was it the last episode, of having gradually as you go up the mountain it becomes a brighter texture, and that's still what I want, with touches of grass here and there. So basically we'll start off with the bottoms here being darker together with tough and deep slate, and as we go up this might just start being tough and stone andesite, this stone andesite, and then stone andesite diorite or something that would transition into a white. That way it almost kind of glows, the mountain, or it looks like there's maybe snow up there or some type of, you know, just gradually becomes brighter the more you go up. And I'm really enjoying so far the platforms. Just imagine we have obviously the bridge that we talked about, a building there, 2 buildings here, a few buildings there, a larger maybe building here, and we'll see where we kind of end up. That's why I stopped at this line. It's just because I don't know how much time I have left to, I don't know how much time I'll actually have to finish my base in this season before the season does end. So I think this is a fantastic start, and I want to start with terraforming this area here. Terraforming in the sense of texturing and adding the deep slates, because I think already the shape of this area is nice, and if we add the texture to it, it'll be fantastic. And then I do want to texture this as well around the tower, but maybe I keep it grass, but just add a bit of life to it here and there. We'll see where we go. So at least over here, I know for a fact I want to texture the overlook here. So I think we got a good base going, and I have really racked up a lot of materials in my inventory, which is a good thing, because then I have more materials to terraform with. Grass alone, we almost have a chest full. Dirt, almost half a chest. Well, maybe not. Didn't get that much stone, but grass is always nice to flatten out areas and be able to terraform with. It's very dark though, so let's sleep. That way no monsters get us. As I said, it's very dark up here, so I'll have to be very careful with where I go so I don't have a creeper blow up and destroy the progress that I've made. Anyway, let's perhaps take a little break, because for the past hour I've just been mining and digging. Let's put our mining and digging to good use, shall we, and head into the mines. And we don't necessarily have to do that in a time lapse. Ouch. Let's go down there together, and together try and find as much as we can. Alright, we've gathered enough torches to go for quite a while. Let's jump into our mine, which I realize we'll cover up with our terraforming. We'll have to figure that one out later. Let's go down into our mine, and I think we'll just strip mine. I know caving is a really good tactic of finding diamonds, but I can't help to just think that strip mining will be just nicer for me. That way I can just endlessly hold mouse 1 without really thinking about what's around me. And I'll be honest, I miss the times of being able to go down to Y12 and strip mine or get a beacon and just mine and mine and mine. No, most people go caving, and strip mining has kind of lost its touch. But anyway, so this is my strip mine. I've stripped mine here. Pretty much, I think I've stripped mine all of these areas. And let's strip mine starting from here. I know this is so fun, right? But I don't want to be that guy that goes mining off camera. I'd rather take you guys with me and talk about some things. So one of the things that I think I know I want to do with my base this season is, even though I'm going for a medieval look right now, I do want to implement a few buildings that are more familiar to me in my real life. I'm in Sweden, so there's a lot of fine red buildings with the white trim. I'm sure some of you know which ones I'm talking about. And I think I want to try and, as good as possible, implement that the further up we go the mountain. That way we have a gradually brighter type of buildings as well, together with the environment. So where we start at the base of the mountain maybe shows that, hey, this town or village, whatever, has been here for a while, but new settlers has come in and gradually build on the mountain. And I think that gives it a nice little backstory and touch of why the buildings become different the further up you go. I also want to try and get some, I guess, Italian-inspired village houses. I've been watching this guy, I can't remember what his name is, but he's making a Italian village, and some of the building techniques he has just look so nice, and I think definitely would still fit in with the medieval vibe that we're going for. So I want to try and implement a few of those buildings as well. Basically what he has is a two-tone building, and they're just blocks with a bit more, I guess, shaped. He textures them really nicely and adds these bits and bobs that really make the buildings stand out. Balconies, the stairs, the windows, things that definitely just, things that as a builder, personally, I would never think about. And, you know, I'm not the best builder at all, but I do consider myself more of a builder when it comes to Minecraft. I'm not much for PvPing. Oh. I'm not much for redstone. God, I can barely make a 3x3 piston door. Barely make a 2x2. I guess I'm good at mining, but that's not really difficult. So yeah, I consider myself more of a builder. But we'll definitely start chipping away at the buildings gradually and take inspiration as we go. And then if you guys have any ideas of what we can build, by all means. Sometimes I lack the ideas, and sometimes I'm not really sure what I'm doing. So I like taking inspiration from others. I like taking inspiration from real life places. One great inspiration that could also be used, if we're talking about Sweden, could be Stockholm. Stockholm is a fantastically nice city, and the buildings are equally so fantastic. But I think we got a good base, and I'm really enjoying as well just kind of saying what's on my mind when it comes to the building, because I'd like to think it gives a perspective of what goes through a person's mind when they're doing something, when they're planning out. Because I didn't have a plan going into this season. I joined very late, and here I am, and every single new episode I'll have to think, okay, what are we doing here? What are we doing here? And you know, as we gradually go into it more, we can see that it's slowly starting to create something. Ooh, diamonds! It slowly turns into something more organized and something lively. But let's speed this up, shall we? I think it's enough talking for now. So I've mined for like half an hour and I've found 9 diamond ore while strip mining. I think we should maybe try and do a different method. I take back everything I said about strip mining. So what direction should we go to find caves? We're gonna go caving. Let's maybe go back and actually find a bit of take a bit more rockets. That way we don't end up in a poor situation. All right, let's head this direction because I don't think anyone really spends time out west. Ooh, this looks like a really nice cave. Let's head down here. I'll be honest, this was a slightly poor cave. It went down a lot, but it just did not contain anything valuable whatsoever. Let's continue west. Let's maybe head in here. See if there's something in here. Do we make this? Oh, that was very risky. If I die out here, there's no way for me to get my stuff back. Hello. Does this continue? Oh, diamonds and a one of those mini zombies. The worst mob in the game. At least one of them. Jesus, I hate them. I swear I saw a diamond. Did I imagine seeing a diamond? What? I could have sworn I saw a diamond. I'm not going insane, am I? I think I'm going insane. Okay, well... Oh, here's diamonds. This was quite the cave. It's very dark though. God, I could use some night vision. Ow. Ow. Any more diamonds? Was there any more diamonds here? Nope. But we already found 5 within the short time period that we spent here. Ow. Ow. I will say though, it's very difficult for me to see anything. Ooh. You are... Oh! I was gonna say he's bad at aiming, but almost got exploded. Oh no, not one of you again. Aha. Ooh. Oh, that scared me. I did not expect him to explode. And 1, 2. Any more? No, but we did have one here as well. Fantastic. Oh, look at this iron vein. Let's take as much as we can. Even iron blocks? What is this vein? There's so many. Oh, and another diamond. Look at that. I guess that's the bad thing about caving as well, is sometimes you only find a vein of 1 when you'd rather want to find a vein of 8 or 9 or 11. Yep, 11. But this iron vein is crazy. And it still continues. How is this a vein? How is this legal? Is this cheating? I feel like this is cheating in a way. We already have a stack of iron ore with 4 raw iron blocks. It's in the water too. Oh. I went to kill a creeper and I went to kill a zombie and found some more diamond. Nice. But let's not forget the vein continues. More iron. Jesus. Another one of these iron blocks. Okay, I've played Minecraft since I think 2011, 2010, and I've never seen an iron vein like this. This is the craziest thing I've ever experienced, and I've experienced a lot of things on Minecraft. We already have 2 stacks of iron ore, and there's just so much more of this iron left. There's another raw iron copper block there, or copper. Raw iron copper block. Okay, after 15 minutes of just chipping away at that iron vein, we got two stacks, 24 iron ore with 9 raw blocks. That's That's a lot. I think with that we'll actually start heading back. I was gonna head back and realized that I actually didn't go through this cave properly, and there's a bunch of diamonds everywhere. And some iron too, nice. And with that, we're back up at the surface. We have 30 diamond ores, and I think we'll settle with that. I want to head back home and start building a bit. And we're back home. Fantastic. Okay, so let's make the raw iron into raw iron, which is a stack in 17, and let's stack these up as well. Okay, we're pretty far up. Jeez. Okay, let's mine these down and see what we get. And we got 6 stacks, almost 7 of raw iron from 1 iron vein. That is really good. That is really good. Why did I go in here? Oh, that's right. I was gonna sleep or see if I could sleep. I can't. That's fine. It's raining and it's very loud. But let's get these diamonds on a little plateau as well and see how many diamonds we get. We weren't as lucky as I thought we would get, but from 30 diamond ore we got 61 diamonds, which is pretty alright. Oh, I had 31 diamonds in here, so I guess we have a stack in 28. Okay, that's... When did I have... Oh, when Scruggs was on yesterday as well, and right after he left, I went down into the mines and I gathered some more diamonds. Okay, well, we're pretty set. There was one thing I also wanted to show you guys, and that's I got a blaze rod and some ender pearls. So, and crazy to say, let's make our first ender chest. I don't know why we haven't actually gotten an ender chest earlier than this. And let's get rid of you, Mr. Creeper. And put the chest there. And let's move our diamonds and put our diamonds in the ender chest. Fantastic. And I guess we'll do this and actually make one that we can have in our inventories. We always have an ender chest on the go. Which is not a bad idea. And you know what, Mr. Creeperhead? We'll put you here as a decorative block. That you're always with us. From the first day on the server, or season 4 server, I guess, till the last day. You and me, Mr. Creeper. Oh, and yeah, you guys. I didn't forget about you, I promise. We'll create something for you guys, I promise. You guys will get your own houses. How about that? Alright, so we've done everything we needed in terms of getting our money back, or some money back. Let's actually get a building up. So let's jump into a time lapse, and I'm gonna show you guys what new building I've been working on.
Hey, it's time lapse again. We built a house. The foundation was like this. This is time lapse. This is so. Oh, wrong color. This was like this, and then it was like this, and then it had like a part where it was like this, and then we had like it was like this, and then we like this. This is really okay. This time lapse. Whoa, yes. And then we have the roof. The roof. Oh, it was like really cool. And then we had like staircase that went like this, and it was so cool. And then like windows that had like 20 bits. Like this. There was like a part here too, and then mountain, and then tower here, and then, yeah, time lapse, woohoo.
So we have finished yet another building. Now, this building is very different from the buildings that we've built so far. And one of the reasons why it's kind of built into the, you know what, let's jump into free cam, because I'm not getting any good look over it from this angle. So the one thing that I understand looks a bit off is this cutoff right here, but it's because I plan on having more buildings here, which I'm sure you guys can see. But let's concentrate it from this angle. So if we look at it from this angle, what I wanted to do as well is, as we said earlier, the further you go up the mountain, the more brighter the buildings get. And this thing definitely is a lot further up than most of the buildings, so I tried something with using a very similar color scheme that I used in season 2 for my house, and that's the birch, spruce, and oak kind of blend. Let's actually get our shaders on and see how that looks as well. So we're in shaders, and there's some things that I still want to add to it, just bits and bobs, but I've already played Minecraft for 8 hours today and I need a break. It definitely came out pretty nice, and I'm pretty satisfied with it. I think it'll fit in fantastically once we actually got the other buildings in place. And as we talked about, I'll want a bridge over here. We can walk over here, and then the reason why I left this kind of just cut off as well is we'll make a staircase over here, and we'll have like a fence that goes along this way. Actually, let's get rid of this. We'll have a fence that goes along this way. And then we'll have more similar type of those buildings on this level as well. I think it will come out very nicely. I'm personally pleased with it. I'll add bits and bobs, but it we'll have to do the interior for this as well. It came out pretty okay. There's some things that I definitely wish that I could have maybe redone. And one of the issues that I did have is my first kind of I built up in creative just the rough shape, but I did it the opposite way. So I had to kind of rethink because the angle was a bit off. But you know, it's fine. And with the look from the tower, we have yet another building added, and we're slowly but surely I think I'm able to very much visualize how this will end up looking. And I definitely love the color scheme that we're going with it. And now that I'm looking at it more, it fits. Some more oak, some more birch, some more normal stone will definitely hit a home run. But with finishing that building, I think it's time to wrap up this episode. I'll be going away for a few days, so there'll be unfortunately a slight jump in the schedule that I've currently been on. But I will see you when I see you, and I hope you guys have enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.